Welcome to my channel Everyday English Hub. Want success? Master listening first. Hello, my amazing learners. I am Zoya, and today I want to share with you one powerful truth. Success begins with listening. But before we start, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. Your support inspires me to keep creating valuable lessons for you and to bring even more powerful content in the future. Many people chase success by speaking louder, working harder, or studying more. But the secret is simple. If you want real success in English, in relationships, in life, you must first master the art of listening. Listening is not weakness, it is wisdom. Listening is not silence, it is power. Let's explore this life-changing skill together. Paragraph 1. Success is not built on talking, it is built on understanding. And understanding comes only from listening. A successful student listens before answering. A successful leader listens before deciding. A successful friend listens before responding. Listening is the foundation of connection, and connection is the foundation of success. Without listening, success has no strong roots. Paragraph 2. Think about a baby learning language. Before the baby speaks a single word, it listens for months. The baby listens to voices, rhythms, and emotions. That listening becomes the seed of language. In the same way, if you want success in English, you must listen first. Speaking will naturally follow, but listening must come before. Listening is the first teacher of success. Paragraph 3. Listening is not just hearing words, it is hearing meaning. Many people hear but do not listen. Hearing is passive, but listening is active. Listening requires focus, patience, and care. When you listen, you show respect. When you listen, you learn. Success belongs to those who practice active listening, not just passive hearing. Paragraph 4. Listening creates trust. Imagine talking to someone who looks at their phone, interrupts you, or ignores your words. Do you feel respected? Of course not. Now imagine someone looking into your eyes, nodding, and truly listening. You feel valued. Trust begins. This is why listening is the heart of leadership, friendship, and every kind of success. Paragraph 5. In English learning, listening is your superpower. Books give rules, but listening gives life. Grammar shows structure, but listening shows flow. Vocabulary lists show words, but listening shows emotion. The students who succeed fastest are not the ones who memorize most, they are the ones who listen most. Listening makes English alive. Paragraph 6. Listening improves pronunciation. English is like music. It has rhythm, stress, and melody. For example, the sentence, "How are you?" often sounds like "How ya?" Books will not show you this, but listening will. When you copy the sounds you hear, your speaking becomes natural. Without listening, pronunciation feels robotic. With listening, pronunciation feels human. Paragraph 7. Listening also grows vocabulary. A dictionary can give you meanings, but only listening shows you usage. For example, the word literally is often used for emphasis, not always literally. You cannot learn this from a list. You learn it by listening to real conversations. Vocabulary learned by listening sticks in the mind and becomes unforgettable. Paragraph 8. Listening trains fluency. Fluency means speaking without stopping, without translating. How can you reach fluency? By listening. Every time you listen, your brain absorbs natural speed, patterns, and phrases. Slowly, your mind begins to think in English, not in translation. That is how listening creates fluency, naturally, without force. Paragraph 9. Listening strengthens memory. Why do songs stay in your mind for years? Because your brain remembers sound better than text. The same is true with English. If you listen daily, your brain collects sentences, idioms, and expressions like a treasure chest. Memory becomes stronger with listening, weaker without it. Paragraph 10. Listening teaches emotions. Words are not enough. Tone is everything. I'm fine can mean happy, sad, or angry, depending on the voice. Reading cannot teach you this, but listening can. Emotional intelligence grows through listening, and emotional intelligence is one of the biggest keys to success in life. Paragraph 11. Listening makes you a better speaker. You cannot speak what you have never heard. Every sentence you say is built from what you have listened to. If you listen more, you speak better. If you listen less, you struggle to form words. Speaking is the shadow of listening. The better the listening, the stronger the shadow. Paragraph 12. Listening develops patience. Success does not come from rushing. It comes from steady growth. Listening forces you to slow down, to focus, to receive. In a noisy world, this patience is rare. That is why good listeners rise higher. They are calm, focused, and wise, qualities of true success. Paragraph 13. Listening helps in leadership. Great leaders are not the loudest talkers. They are the best listeners. They listen to people's needs, problems, and ideas. That is why their decisions are strong. Leaders who don't listen lose followers. Leaders who do listen gain trust. Listening is not weakness in leadership, it is strength. Paragraph 14. Listening builds empathy. When you listen carefully, you feel what others feel. You hear sadness, joy, fear, or excitement in their voice. Empathy makes relationships deeper and more meaningful. And success in life is not just money or power, it is connection. Listening is the doorway to connection. Paragraph 15. Listening grows creativity. When you listen to different voices, stories, and perspectives, your mind expands. New ideas are born. Writers, speakers, and innovators succeed because they listen to the world around them. If you only speak, you repeat what you already know. If you listen, you discover what you don't know. Listening is fuel for creativity. Paragraph 16. Listening sharpens focus. In our distracted world, attention is gold. Listening trains your brain to concentrate. Each time you practice listening, you strengthen your mental muscles. Focused people achieve more because they are not scattered. Success follows those who can truly pay attention. Paragraph 17. Listening is practice, not theory. You cannot study listening from a book. You must do it. Watch movies, listen to podcasts, repeat dialogues. Make it daily. Listening is like exercise. The more you do it, the stronger you become. Without practice, listening stays weak. With practice, listening becomes power. Paragraph 18. Listening creates opportunities. Imagine a job interview. The candidate who listens carefully gives better answers. Imagine teamwork. The member who listens becomes the most valuable. Imagine friendships. The person who listens is loved the most. Listening opens doors that speaking alone cannot. Paragraph 19. Listening is respect. Every time you listen, you say, "You matter." Your words matter. Respect creates loyalty. Loyalty creates success. Whether in English learning, in business, or in life, listening multiplies respect, and respect multiplies success. Paragraph 20. So, my dear learners, if you want success, master listening first. Listen with your ears, listen with your eyes, listen with your heart. Listening will grow your English, strengthen your relationships, and open doors to success. Remember, those who listen lead, those who listen learn, and those who listen rise. Success is waiting for you. Just listen. Listening is not just about understanding words. It is about unlocking doors that speaking alone can never open. When you listen with focus, you enter another person's world. You begin to understand their emotions, their dreams, and their struggles. This is why listening is called the language of respect. If you truly want success in your studies, your career, or your relationships, then you must learn to listen not only with your ears, but also with your heart. Real success is built on real connection, and connection only begins when listening is strong. In the journey of learning English, listening is your golden key. Books may give you rules, but only listening gives you rhythm, flow, and real-life communication. Imagine trying to play music by reading notes without ever hearing the song. It would sound mechanical and lifeless. English works the same way. When you listen to podcasts, movies, or conversations, your brain absorbs the natural melody of the language. This improves your speaking, pronunciation, and fluency without forcing it. Every moment of listening is a step closer to confidence and success. Listening also shapes your character. It teaches patience in a world that is always rushing. It develops humility, because when you listen, you admit that someone else has knowledge or perspective you can learn from. And it builds wisdom, because listening allows you to gather ideas before making decisions. Leaders, teachers, and successful people across history all shared one habit. They listened more than they spoke. If you want to rise higher in life, start by lowering your voice and sharpening your ears. Listening is not the end of communication. It is the beginning of transformation. Thank you for being with me today. I am Zoya, and I believe in your ability to succeed. Never underestimate listening. It is your secret power. Start today. Listen more, listen deeply, and let listening change your English and your life. Until next time, keep listening, keep learning, and keep shining. Sparkles.